Welcome to your Living Willow tree tutorial. You will need scissors, secateurs and a ruler, and you have a pot with newspaper ready for your compost, strings, ties and willow sticks. So your first job is to fill the pot. Half fill it and push it down around the outside, not the middle, just around the outside, compacting a bit, not too tightly. That will hold the willow in place. Then you top it up and you do the same thing at the top. Push it down around the outsides. You take your 3 sticks and you position them to create 6 segments or pieces of pizza, pieces of pie, as evenly as you can. There we go. You can cut the sticks if it's easier. Then you're going to cut the string into 6 lengths of 27 centimeters and the flexi tie into 12 lengths of 25 centimeters. So they're ready to go. You take your willow, 36 or 48 rods, and you cut a long slipe so they slide into the pot easily. If it's 36, you work in groups of 3, and if there are 48, it's groups of 4. So you take the 3 and you're going to slide them over the top in the pot, push them right in to the bottom. They must hit the bottom. Very important. The second lot, knock them all so they're the same length. And they go on the opposite side of the stick on the outside. So the left hand pair are on the outside and in they go. Just going to show that last one again. In they go at an angle, slight angle if possible, and then they will cross with the left on the outside. So you put all the rods in, each side of the sticks, working your way round, one set at a time before we tie them. If they don't go in as a group, push them individually. Make sure they hit the bottom. Now here we've got the right set on the outside, so we're going to swap them over before you tie them. You're going to double check every set. The string comes round the back, round twice, and do a double knot, and this will hold in place until you finish making your tree. You do all 6 sets like that. And then you're going to check the height of the string. We measure it to 2 fingers, left hand set on the outside, bring the string into alignment. Left hand set, check the string all the way round. This one here is wrong. The right hand set is on the outside, so we're going to undo the string, loosen it up, swap it so it's in the correct position. Lovely. Then you're going to take the flexi tie. That one's a bit low. We're going to move that one up a little bit, trying to get them at the right height. Too high, down a bit more. So the next row, the left hand side was in front it now goes behind. The right was behind, it now goes in front. The flexi tie comes around the back, short a bit on the left, and you wrap it round once, so it's round twice to get, and then you tie a single knot. Very important, do not double tie the flexi ties, just a single knot, as you will take them off further up the tree. So the left goes behind. You make the cross, you get the flexi tie, and you're going to hold them in place. So this time round, all the rods are on the outside, are coming up from the right. So each row switches. So the left goes behind, the right goes in front. Single knot. Then you get a ruler and you measure, and this can be from 4 to 6 inches depending how thick your willow is, how many crisscrosses you want, and how high it's going to be. So the thicker willows you have 6-inch gaps, the smaller willows 4-inch gaps, thinner willows. All the way around, check it all, make sure everything's right, all similar height. And you can visually look at it as well, if you're good at that. So the next row, this time they switch back. So the right goes behind and the left goes in front. As long as they're all doing the same thing, it's okay. Single knot. Every row you tie, you measure, you check they're all in the right place. And you will continue this to the top of the tree. And in order to do that, you undo the lower set of flexi ties, and you use them to tie the next row up. And this will, you keep going depending on how high you want your tree to be. I usually leave about 30 centimeters of willow at the top, but some of you might want a shorter one. So here we are measuring again. And at the top, this is the last row, we undo the lower set of flexi ties again. And this time we tie them, we go around twice. So it's like it goes around 3 times in all, and we do a double knot on the inside of the tree. Whoops, like that. Not too tight, you don't want to restrict the growth, but is flexible so it will allow some growth. Then you take off the flexi tie, the lower one, and that will be completed. All 6 ties, knot them up. You might need them next year if you have to retie the tops. We trim the flexi ties. All the knots are on the inside. And then we cut the tops off, and that's about 8 to 10 centimeters above the flexi tie. This will stimulate the growth. Once that's done, you take the strings off the bottom And then you top the pot up with soil because it's pulled the soil in. This is quite a small bucket, but so it doesn't get jammed in there, we put a couple of pots at the bottom. Soak the willow completely, a little bit more than we're doing here. This is just a demo. And then pour water in the bucket and keep it in the water all year until you take it out when the leaves have dropped. So here is your complete tree ready to go. Happy weaving!